Wish I found it earlier. What a game.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Chermside Bowling Club for the first test series between New South Wales and Queensland. And what a crack of a game this is going to be. Okay, well, we better change it back. That's it. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Chermside Bowls Club for the first test match with New South Wales versus Queensland. Should be an outstanding game here this afternoon. We've got a crack of a game in the singles where we've got Kane Nelson, well-known player throughout the Queensland region, playing against Joseph Clarke. And Joseph is back-to-back Australian singles open champion. So between these two very experienced campaigners, this should be one heck of a game. Big thank you to Chermside, the Greens here, Graham Shellington and his crew. Congratulations, Dale, Graham, everyone else running absolutely superbly here this afternoon. I reckon it's probably about starting off around about 16.5 seconds. So first time in 3 years that this has taken place, and it's wonderful to get the representative calendar back on the map. As I know, our opens and under 25s and the 40 to 59 bracket are really looking forward to repaying New South Wales with a visit on Monday. It's the same as what they're doing here in the under 18s this year. So congratulations to both teams. Congratulations to all the players for being able to represent their state. And the same thing goes for Monday and Tuesday down at Tarrant Point Bowls Club. Hearty congratulations to all the Queensland and New South Wales players. Go out and do your states proud. But with this here, I said I'm going to be very unbiased. I'm going to be sitting in the middle of the road, so we should have just one heck of a crack of a game with these two very experienced young campaigners. So we've got two very experienced markers out there, so everything's in battle. It's a magnificent day here in Queensland for all you people in New South Wales. It's just to rub it in a little bit. It is just going on the bomb site. At Kedron, it's where I'm sitting at the moment, is 26.3 degrees with 33% humidity. Absolutely magnificent day here this afternoon. I said the green running absolutely magnificently, so it should be one heck of a battle. It's actually a time game. In actual fact, it is 2 hours per game. This game starts at 12:45 and must be 12:50 by the looks of it now. So the players have just come out from having lunch. They had a bit of a roll-up when New South Wales arrived here, and now they've had lunch and out they come now to do battle. And you can tell there's a lot of nerves out there with these younger players, but I'm telling you, they're so excited to be representing their states, and great to see some of our other players that are going down in the under 25s seem to come along to support their juniors. G'day, Cliff. How are you, mate? G'day, Andrew. Good to have you on board, Andrew McKay. Cliff Lean. Cliff's been on all week watching. Yeah, it's going to be one heck of a game, Cliff. And Jay Muskell says, go the Blues. Okay, mate. Tell us who you're barracking for. So we've got the Queensland selectors here, and great to see Ben Twist here, and of course Sharon Renshaw. Haven't seen Sharon for a few years. It's great to see him back, and of course Bill up here, Bill Griffiths up here doing some great work too for New South Wales Bowling Association. So as I said, we look forward to travelling down there on Monday morning and doing battle against New South Wales in those other 3 or 4, including the ladies. Should be absolutely a wonderful series down there. So I think they're going to ring the bell after they've all completed their roll-up. So they've only just come out from lunch. So tell us who you're barracking for, so we know where most of the... oh, now come on, Barbara, who are you kidding for? I've got a fair idea who you might be going for. James watching the Blues. Hexley says, go the Blues. G'day, Ann Faulkner, how are you? Go Queensland, I knew you'd be there, Ann. Thank God we got one, eh? Yeah, it should be a great game, Nick, that's for sure. Nick West. G'day Mitchell, Dean Clarke. Says go Joey. I knew you'd be going for Queensland, mate. Lazar, how are you, mate? Go Queensland. Good on you, mate. Should be one heck of a game here this afternoon. And they said there's that much activity around here this afternoon. It's absolutely incredible because if you know anybody that knows Chermside can see the netball courts over there in the background, and it's netball finals day over there, they tell me. So there's activity everywhere. G'day, Heather. I knew you'd be going for Queensland, my dear. Great to have you on board too, Heather. So there's activity everywhere. We've got Pennants down the back down here. We've got Windsor playing Chermside, of course. G'day, Scotty McKenzie, Queensland. How are you, Scotty? Susan Bonds. Older Queenslander, go team. Good on you, Susan. So this should be, as I said, it's a magnificent day here. As I just said, it's thank you very much to the wonderful volunteers from Chermside once again who have turned up here today to make both teams feel so welcome. It's marvellous. They've got markers, they've got umpires, you name it. It's just absolutely wonderful. It's, our volunteers, we couldn't participate in this wonderful game of ours if it wasn't for all of the sheer generosity. And of course, the sponsors of this, of course, is Queensland Government, Innovation with Energy, and Asset. Yep, so it's all good. And of course, it's Club Chermside of do for putting up the g'day, Helen. How are you? Hope you're keeping well, Helena. Jean says, go Queensland. No, mate. The singles... Sorry, Jean, it is. G'day, Jean says go Queensland. Go the Blues. It is 21 because there's time limit on these games. So it's the first to 21. So Bowls Queensland would like to thank Asset for producing quality representative uniforms for the Queensland teams as worn by our juniors today. We thank them very much. Yes, no, that's for sure. So it's great to have everybody on board. G'day, Joshua. How are you, mate? Shirley says, go the Blues. And, of course, Eleni, of course, I knew you'd be going for Queensland. G'day, Jimmy. How are you? Vicky. G'day, Vicky. Queenslander. Here we go. There goes the bell. So this game here should be a cracker. Kane Nelson versus Joseph Clarke. Two very experienced campaigners. Of course, there's all of the other scores there on the left-hand side. That's the girls' test matches on the left-hand side and the boys' test matches on the right-hand side. So everybody should have an up-to-date scoreboard, courtesy of Robbie Allen, who does a superb job for us. And a big thank you to Bowls Queensland for allowing us to live stream this. It should be one heck of a game. So young Kane up against Joseph. So... No. Okay, Joseph, his first bowl playing his backhand. Green running superbly here at Chermside. Good 16 and a half seconds. Oh, what a great bowl there from Joseph first up. Robert says Queenslander. Okay, Kane sticking to his backhand too. Tell you what, he's not going to be too far away. Good first two bowls by these boys. Yeah, good on you, Vicky. Yes, no, it's... Good on you, Barbara. Tell you what, Joseph's not too far away with this one here. It's bowl starting, track into their head now. He's going to sit just inside Kane. Two good opening bowls by Joseph Clarke. Yeah, it should be a great battle down there, Barbara. I'm quite sure. Queensland team should be very competitive. So Kane with his next bowl, he's not going to be too far away. He's just tracking into the head, just going to pull up. It's a little bit wide, so I reckon that there's probably got 2 shots there. G'day, John James, watching from Southampton in South England. Good to have you on board. Joseph with his next one, he's not too far away again too. He's got this very well pointed. Makes it very hard for Kane now to get into. That one there I don't think would be in the count by the looks of it. Marker having a very good look. 1 and a measure, just said. 2 and a measure, was it? Okay, 2 and a measure. So Kane will probably have a crack at this. Very close. And I think he's just killed it. Dear boys will be boys. I'm not too sure what the rules are. I think it's probably replay. I don't know. No, it is. No, it looks like it is respot, so it's not replayed. Hey, good on you, Barbara. I won't be coming down. I'm staying up here because we've got Wednesday, Thursday, we're doing the All Schools Cup from Pine Rivers. And, of course, then on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, or Saturday and Sunday, the Junior Golden Nugget from Tweed Heads. And then Monday to Thursday, we're doing the Golden Nugget from Tweed Heads. So, big week of live streaming coming up, Barbs. Looking forward to showcasing this wonderful game of ours. And we see an absolutely magnificent correction here from Joseph. Look at that there. That's a great bowl, isn't it, by the young man? That's very well played. And a toucher too. Gee whiz, that's wonderful correction. So, Kane. Oh, he's starting to turn into the head now. Yeah, very good reply by Kane too. Locked in a very good second shot just there. So these two boys should do battle. Yeah, it would have been 2, Barbs. Now, unfortunately, we've had too much on up here, Barbs, as you fully understand. And from now till really December, we've got a feast of bowls coming up. We've got 2 weekends off between now and Christmas. I've just been informed, Bob. So there you go. We've got heaps and heaps and heaps to do. So, of course, our next game this afternoon is going to be a girls' pairs match. Should be a crack of a game. So a great start there from Joseph once again. Beautiful weighted bowl there. Now Kane sticking to his backhand. He's not going to be too far away with this one. Yes, probably. Well, it's hard to say if he's got shot or not there, but be interesting. G'day, Anne. Yeah, White's on rig 6, Anne. Yes. Great correction there from Joseph. Yeah, White's on rig 6. Yes, you're right, Anne. That's him on the next rink, yes. It's a pleasure to bring it to you, Barbs. You know, that's a beautiful reply there from young Kane Nelson. Holding one for New South Wales, so that back bowl must be shot. So these two should have one heck of a great battle. No worries at all, but no worries at all, Ian. Yes, on rink 6 we've got another game of singles, and on rink 5 we've got a game of pairs, and on rink 4 we have a game of fours. It's just knocked Kane up for shot there. A little bit unlucky there, Joe. He had reasonable weight on what he was after. He just cut his grass line down slightly. And one thing that you will notice here this afternoon is that the green has said absolutely superb. A big thank you to Graham Shillington and his crew. Absolutely brilliant prepared greens. The green will pick up your pace, I can assure you of that. Now, Kane doesn't want to repay the favour. He's just going to sneak under that bowl, not too far away, yes. What a great head. Look at this for under 18s. Our game is in great hands. That's all I can say. These young players. One thing you said, Joseph, having a good look at the head. They're not rushing down the head. They're contemplating. They actually think all the time. If he can just sit that bowl, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays his forehand to try and sit that shot bowl of Kane's out the head. He's probably got 2 seconds there by the looks of that, if not 3 seconds. So the shot's definitely there to be played. So he's just going to play his backhand and roll his front one over, one of the two. See what he's comfortable with. He's had a good look. I assume he's going to play his forehand. There's more chances in that. Himself on the run coming through. He's got a back bowl there he can draw to. There's one thing I can tell you though, not knowing his bowls that well, but that should be narrow because they're taking a lot more grass than that during the week. So Kane now definitely holding the one and definitely got the opportunity now to sit this back bowl or just dead draw it to make 2. But very dangerous because that bowl there is just sitting on the line. It's still on the run. Young Kane Nelson. And Joseph Clarke, both future superstars of our great game. I tell you what, Kane, has he got the run on this? He's not too far away. Well, what a great bowl by Kane. I'm assuming that's 2. Can't tell from here though, but maybe Robbie might be able to get a side shot on that one. It looks like the boys are going to put a tape on. Pretty hard to tell there, Robbie, really. It's that shadow just makes it a little bit. I do favour Joseph's bowl from here, but 9 times out of 10 I do normally favour the bowl that's lying down, but very hard to tell from here. Two shots. Great start there by Kane, sitting jack high. Okay, Joseph just trying to beat that beautiful starter there by young Kane. Not too far away at all. Great bowling there by Kane Nelson. Two great bowls there. Absolutely spot on. So we see starting to warm up a little bit. It's now 27 degrees here. Very, starting to really warm up. It's starting to feel a little bit like summer. So Joseph coming down now. He's not going to be too far away from this. Played this very, very well. Inside edge. Oh, just slid past. Great try there from Joseph. Again, got a beautiful track on that there. Just need another 2 foot of weight, really. Young Kane, not too far away at all. Once again, though, like you see this here, was very much a 3/4 length end. And again, the players under 18 have honed straight in on it. Like Joseph's not too far away. I tell you what, he's on a nice track here. Maybe just a little bit too much weight on this one here. I think what he may have been playing on, after he put that bowl there, and Kane, I still reckon Kane was trying to just beat that last bowl of Joseph. So I reckon crack an egg on Kane's bowl and he's going to have shot. So Kane really got to do a little bit of covering here. Big bowl here by young Kane. He doesn't want to leave Joseph with the opportunity. Again, he seems to have better weight on this one here. He's going to punch his own. No, he's going to sit that. Oh, not quite. He's not happy with that one. He just didn't get what he was after. So Joseph going down, plays last bowl. I still reckon he's going to just see what he plays here. Probably just trying to crack an egg on this front bowl. So see what he's going to play, what weight he's going to play. It's going to be very interesting. He can really play any weight he wants. Because oh no, Kane did pull up right on the edge of the ditch there. So I just don't think he's got the grass line to get the result. He may get an inside edge off this one though. And not far enough. So I reckon that'd be 2 to Kane Nelson. Andy, pick up. Andy, pick up to Kane. So these two should have a wonderful battle. So, yep. Kane just shortening it up just slightly, Bowler. So he's brought the mat up slightly, and the mat's the kiddie's not back towards the tee. He's turned his back on that one. He's not happy with it. It's just cutting across the head slightly. It's only really about 3 foot short, so really not that far away, but not a bad sider. See young Nick Gosley down here, and Nick of course has brought security with him, his lovely girlfriend. So didn't you say there's not enough? You turned it on to something?
Sorry? No, it's okay. I've got to turn it back on.
Okay. Good afternoon, Nick.
G'day fellas, how's it going?
Yeah, go, mate.
Yeah, pretty good.
Having played in this numerous times, Nick. Players were very nervous here this morning, mate.
Yeah, it's understandable. Good conditions for it though.
Oh, mate, beautiful. Green running superbly. Isn't it great to see representing bowls back on the calendar, Nick?
Yeah, absolutely. About time COVID give us a bit of a break.
Yes, ever so true, Nick. And of course, see Kane Nelson started off very, very well. Got a bit of a jump on young Joseph Clarke, but quality game. Two very experienced campaigners for their age.
Yeah, I think they'll be definitely pushing our open ranks up in the next coming years as well.
I'd say they'd have to, mate. There's a bit like you at that age, mate. You'd already played about 50 odd test matches for Queensland, I think, when you were 17, 18.
That was back in the day.
That was back in the day. And, mate, going down to Tarrant Point.
Yeah, going to go have a crack with the boys, and yeah.
How good's that?
Good to see there's a big turnout. I think it's going to be a good event. So
They should be sensational, mate. The under-25s, of course, the two open ladies and men, and, of course, the new one this year, which is the 42. What a great bowl here from Joseph. That's a great bowl. It's a bit of pressure, 2 down. Played that absolutely superbly. Of course, the 40 to 59 bracket, mate.
Yeah, I think that's a very nice bracket. It's going to be good for a few of the experienced bowlers coming through. So
Too late for me, mate.
Yeah, just by 1 or 2 years or something.
1 or 2 years, mate, yeah. Love you too, son. As you can see here, Nick Green running absolutely superbly here this afternoon, and absolutely, mate, we've been doing the multi-disabilities here this week, Nick, and running around about 16, just about every day, 15, 15 and a half, 16. Absolute pleasure to play on. Take the grass, you get the results.
Yeah, no, it looks like a beautiful surface. Definitely can't complain. This breeze stays the way it is, it'll be awesome conditions.
Oh, mate, I guarantee you, in the afternoon, it will get up.
And here it comes.
Yeah, you did mention breeze, mate. You did mention it. So, Joseph, got a bit of a... Kane just pulling up a bit short with that last one there, so Joseph's got around about 3.5 feet to draw another shot here. If he trailed it, he may even bring that front bowl on the wing into play too, so he could end up with 3 out of this, so he's been playing very well so far. Got a bit of a free kick here. So, mate, you're all packed ready to go?
Next question.
Yep. Okay. But you're obviously down here for the weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not going back home?
I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and a bit of a silly mistake, but anyway, good shot here.
Yeah, 2 good bowls, mate. So what was the purpose of coming in for a drive then, mate?
There was a nice game of footy on last night, I believe. So.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're a Storm supporter.
Yeah.
That's right. I should have known.
Don't want to mention it to too many Brisbane supporters, but...
mate, no, we're not talking footy today, mate.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's a bit like we don't talk rugby union, mate, to Robbie. Bloody Kiwis.
So Joey's done well, got himself right back in the game now.
Yeah, mate. It's a good, handy pickup. So, but you'd expect with these 2 quality players, Nick, you'd expect it to go down the wire, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Joey's been doing well the last couple of AOs. And
2 back-to-back?
Yeah, showed his brilliance in that.
Oh, absolutely, Nick. And, mate, having played in this numerous times yourself, I don't remember the amount of times you had off work to go and play, and he told me you were picked anyway. I don't know if you actually were, but anyway.
They're always a good few days off anyway.
He did well, son. He did great. Now, one characteristic, his first bowl, basically the whole game has been absolutely outstanding. He's pulled up a little bit short here, so he's given Kane a bit of a smell here. And Kane on his backhand too. Kane Nelson delivery, which we've all become accustomed to. Not going to be too far away, so it starts pulling into the head now. Maybe just a little bit wide. Weight wasn't too bad for what he was after. So I still don't think shots being played at this stage. So what's on the agenda for you now, mate?
Bowls-wise?
Bowls-wise, of course.
Yeah, you got a few tournaments coming up, just a few of the Queensland stuff.
Yep.
Not too much. Obviously, pennant's still going, and look forward to the champ pairs later on in Mackay.
Mackay, mate, yep.
Yeah, that's a bit of a goal, so hopefully you can do well.
You and Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Mark's been carrying you the last few years, mate.
Yeah, he's been going all right.
He goes all right for an old bloke too, mate, eh? You're the young one and he's the old one, mate.
Yeah, he's the one with the experience, he's got age on his side, so...
I'm sure he's listening. He's going to kill you when he sees you, you know that.
That's all right.
So Kane just going to pull up a tad short with this one. Had a beautiful line on that one. Just he's not happy with that at all. But Joey just holding the one at the moment. Plenty of room to draw. I think he's going to change to his forehand here, which is, don't blame him. He's got that bowl there on the run. If he's a bit narrow, he could promote it. Got a couple of options on that hand. Are you playing the the Falls, of course, up in Pyalbra again this year?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the tournament's full already, so
Is that right?
it'll be good to have a good turnout, and hopefully we get it with no rain delays this year.
Yeah, with any luck, mate, should be all good.
Yeah.
And they tell me you've got a long drive there these days.
Yeah. It's good to be able to have a couple of waters and stumble on home.
Well, I know for a fact, mate, you've always kept yourself well hydrated over the years.
That's right,
I
yeah.
understand that completely, Nick.
Finely tuned athletes, so you got to do these things.
Mate, I understand that completely, mate. I'm hearing you, son. God, you can tell that you were my apprentice, son. And you would have rubbed off you eventually, nigger.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but
I always said to you, mate, I won't teach you much, but your life skills will be excellent, son. But, mate, weak ear disabilities, mate, absolutely just a pleasure to sit back and watch those wonderful athletes. Mate, they put up with their various disabilities on a day-to-day basis, and just absolutely absolute pleasure being able to sit here and just watch them.
Yeah, well, you hear a couple of stories what they've been through, and definitely opens your eyes what they can do and come out here and put a performance like they have been. It's just amazing. And then you have a look at what they've done overseas in the Commonwealth Games, just unreal. So
absolutely, mate.
Yeah, big congratulations out to the Aussie team. I think that's the best they've ever been done
the
over
Northern
there.
Hemisphere,
So
yeah, that's ever so true, Nick. It was absolutely a wonderful achievement coming back with the medal tally they did to top the medal count in the Northern Hemisphere is outstanding, mate. So Kane just one down there, so it's all levelled up now, 4-all. Corey Daly says, let's go, Joe. So tell us who you're barracking for. So, mate, pennants.
yeah, so we got lucky to have a bye this weekend.
I was wondering why you're doing.
Yeah, so no, we're doing all right. We're kicking along.
Yep.
So we've got 3 more rounds to go. There's a few good sides up there, so as long as we keep ticking along nicely.
You a selector?
Not yet. Otherwise, I might, got to try keep my spot, so I'll probably run for next year.
Well, I was just about to say, mate, because I heard you were skipping, so I thought you must have been, mate.
Yeah, you got to pay the right people.
Mate,
so.
and I know for a fact that your dad's not a member up there, so, I was just wondering how you got there, buddy. That's all.
We need the bar sales to go up, so we probably need him up there, really.
Need him up there. He's a good lad. How is Ray? All good?
Yeah, can't complain.
Played at Beanley last Saturday, mate. I was hoping I may have seen him, but he must have been on his working week, I'm assuming.
Yep.
He wasn't there, so... But, it was great to catch up with a lot of our friends.
Yeah. Been a while since I've been there, but I believe the club's going all right.
G'day, Carla. How are you this morning? And Mark Sutton, yeah, mate. Got Nico here. Cooper won the scrounges this morning. Good work, mate.
Well played.
Well played, Coops.
That must be back-to-back in the family. Mark winning it last week, I believe, and Cooper following suit.
Hey, well done, young Coops. Following his dad's footsteps, mate, eh?
Yeah, they put a lot of practice into the game, so good to see the results coming.
Great family, mate. Great family.
It's good to see Jackie up there as well now, so she's been training. We've been having about 10 juniors turn up a couple of days a week.
Fantastic.
Training up there, which is good, so hopefully we see a couple of them down here in a few years' time.
A few years' time, mate. See a great start there from young Kane Nelson, sitting about 8 inches in behind the kitty, but still a little bit of a shot on there for Joe. He's got a nice little trail there on his forehand, having got the best backward in. Mate, so what time are you taking off, buddy?
I'm going to go back for the Hamilton boys, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
In Pennant. Yeah, I think it's a must-win game there, so...
Yep. Where are they playing at, mate?
At Hamilton.
At Hamilton?
Yeah, playing G-Bung, so...
So you're on your way over there?
Yeah, must-win game for them. So go and show a bit of support.
Good stuff.
Do the right
and now you're going to let you playing with them this year, Premier League?
Yeah, I hope so.
Or is it still hush-hush, or you just haven't been offered the...
they might have kicked me out and I don't know about it yet, so I'll just have to wait and see. But
I still haven't heard anything, you know.
Yeah.
I've heard who they're bought.
Great shot there by Kane. Really putting the pressure on this end.
They have too. Hey, Loza, how are you, mate? Bryce loves the training sessions. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Yes, I was talking to Oliver this morning, Carla. It's going well. Now, could be a little bit underdone grass line here. And we've got one of the mothers coming in. So, Kane with his next one. He doesn't want to fatten that target, Nick.
Didn't really like it.
No. I think he realises he's a little bit underdone there, mate. Grass-wise, I'm talking about. Well, he's still left that open, but he's also now... He's got a good shot on there, young Joey Clarke. He can play his backhand there and get the target. Definitely there to be played. Hey, that's really great, Mark. Good to hear, mate. Keep up the good work, Coops.
Interesting shot selection here.
Yep. Well, one thing that's impressed me, though, he's having a real good look at the head, though, mate. He's not just walking down to over and unleash like you kids used to do.
Well, you might be trying to get a bit of coach's advice here, possibly.
Yep.
Which is awesome to see.
Well, I think it is too. Yep. Here comes Ben Twist running down.
Not a bad coach to have behind your rank either, just quietly.
Yeah. Hey, great bloke too, isn't he? Ben Twist, he really is, mate. Talking to him this morning. No, they've only got a small lolly jar today, mate.
Oh, I can tell you're sitting there. Hey?
Only got a small jar. No, trying to cut the lollies out, mate, so we only bought the small container.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, not a bad 200 litre bucket there.
That's what we used to spray the greens with, mate. Okay, he's had a bit of a yarn to Ben. Shot there to be played. He can pick up 3 shots out of this, Nick. A nice little trail on there. He trails at about 4 or 5 foot, mate, and he's got good 3 shots. He likes it. He's following it. Yeah, I just didn't think he had the grass line on that one there. Mate, that's probably the wider hand of the two there, Nick.
So Kane's got a good opportunity here to pump the pressure on.
He doesn't want to trail it too far, but just a little trail would be ideal, I think, there, Nick. Tell you what, he's not too far away now. He's played this pretty well.
It's a fair shot here.
That's a great bowl, Kane Nelson, isn't it? First class, mate.
Still shaking his head. He's not happy with it, but he's played an absolute cracker.
Two shots, mate. Just probably didn't count with that last one.
Yeah.
No.
Still, you'd be pretty happy with playing a shot like that.
Oh, absolutely. A great attacking bowl, wasn't it? Kane with his first bowl, playing his backhand. Not going to be applying pressure with that first bowl. Nico, as you know, in singles, mate.
Yeah, that's why I try to stick to the same events. So, Kane's known for his singles. Had a lot of good results in it, and
he certainly has, hasn't he?
Him and his brother have done awesome in tournaments together. So, goes to show what type of player he is. Very consistent.
Young Jacob, yep. Beautiful weighted bowl there too, just quietly by Kane with his first bowl there, Nick.
Yeah, he never seems to be too far away with that first one.
Michael Brindle, how are you, Michael? Good to have you on board, mate. See, Robbie up to got all the scores up on the board. There's not much in this series. Great correction here by Kane Nelson, though. What a beautiful bowl.
Great shot. Front toucher. Usually hard to beat.
Wonderful starter there by young Kane. Really, Joseph's got to play enough weight here just to crack an egg on that, doesn't he? He's got to really not just crack an egg, he's got to splatter it slightly. He's got the best backward there. He could be second shot. Pretty hard to tell. Cliff, 17 seconds, you reckon? Yeah, I reckon it'll be... Oh, it's running pretty good, mate, trust me. I said, you really got to take your grass. You take your grass, you get the results.
Not far away, yeah.
Yep. Still going across the head though, Nick.
It's a good shot there though, doesn't build a target.
And he's left a gap there. I would definitely back myself to go through that gap, mate. Not a problem in the world. But,
on the wide side, or?
Definitely play the backhand, mate.
Yeah.
The wider side of the two. Always try to play the difficult shots to go, you know that, son. Just starting to work in the head now. It's not going to be too far away, but he's got the run. He's just going to pull up a tad short. It's just fallen over. So it was on the run. It could have been very usable. Maybe not the shot. Well, if he actually hit it the right way, there's a bit of a cannon on there, but I think you'll find he'd just be trying to dead draw it. Now, Kane really needs one in behind the head here, Nick.
I think he's sort of covering count out there on his forehand. So, you know, if Joey does get, he's only going to be one down anyway. So, back in the back, put some pressure on here.
Oh, he doesn't want to hit it.
Going to be in a pretty good home out.
Yeah. Probably not counting, but it's pretty handy back there. So, mate, all set to go down there?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yep.
I think it's going to be awesome to see, what was it, 64 players or something like that.
Yep.
I think it's going to look good, everyone at the airport and all in the colours. So, yeah, it's going to be a great display of bowls, hopefully, for everyone.
Should be great, mate. Of course, you've got a pretty good team, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of experience in the side, that's for sure. So,
yep.
I don't think we'll be too far away, hopefully.
Oh, mate, it's been a wonderful experience. Nick, that's for sure, mate. I think, as I said when we went on air, I congratulate everybody for making the team. This is what I thought Joey would be playing, mate. Bit of weight through. If he gets this right, he could get shot, but he's just going to find the hole. Yeah. A lot of experience in the team, mate. A lot of great players. A lot of players that didn't make out. Mate, there's a lot of them close, so they've just got to keep going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's it. I think we've all been there. You know, you don't get picked this year, but put in a bit of fight and you get those results, well, then you sort of make it hard for the selectors not to pick you next year.
100% correct, Nick. 100% correct, mate. So, all good. So I'm missing pennants today, mate, so I've had the withdrawal.
Oh, yeah.
But as it's been strengthened by me not being available.
Yeah, I've seen you've been leading in Div 3, is it?
No, we actually end up going back down to Division 5, mate. There was too many teams complaining that they weren't in Div 3, so we dropped out, and we're leading the section, so we should have stayed in 3, really. But we have got a few players out today. We're playing Southport at home today, so...
Okay.
But I've really enjoyed it, mate, just going back, just rolling the kitty, drawing 2 shots. It's fantastic, mate. It's... safe standing up on your feet all day.
Well, that's right. I'm sure you've been practicing your forehand shots, so
you'd be surprised how well I'm playing that.
Oh, okay.
You'd be surprised.
Well, you'll be pushing the over 60 side next year then, won't you?
Nah, mate, nah. They don't want us young blokes, mate. They're only after old blokes, mate.
Great start there by Kane.
Yeah, beautiful way to bowl there. Yeah, no, it was a great effort, Loza, that's for sure. Colin, that's no good, mate. What a great bowl here from Joe.
Great shot.
Great bowl there. Beautiful weighted bowl. Colin McGrath said he went for a roll up this morning in Colac, Victoria. Greens were underwater. So he's saying watching the series.
Great hit by Cody out there. Sends the jack about 3 rinks sideways.
See that, mate? Yes, I see that. Tell you what, there's a hell of a lot of cars out there, Nick, with the netball semi-finals, finals being on there today also. So
yeah, it's awesome to see so many juniors out and playing in the sports they love.
Well, of course you're being out of juniors these days too, and I know that you had an absolutely incredible career throughout the juniors, Nico, and still playing great bowls too, buddy. But isn't it great to see the resurgence now of the juniors competitions that seem to disappear off the face of the earth for quite a few years, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they did, and I sort of look at the prize money these days, and a lot of people are starting to get behind the juniors, which is good to see.
Yeah.
There's a lot more tournaments. They all get together, but you see how it performs. You know, they're playing a lot better bowls these days. They're getting better and better. So it's a credit to all the clubs and all the sponsors as well.
Tell you what,
getting behind the juniors.
Not far away with this one here once again. That's great bowling.
Great shot.
Yep.
Don't think Kane will be short for this.
No, I think he may try and play through the head, and he has got the back bowl there because it is respot.
Yes.
Because it's a time game.
One of Ryan Bester's favourite rules, I think.
I don't think Ryan wrote the conditions of play here somehow. Nico. Oh, he's got his own.
Close. Oh.
He would have got both of them at that if he got the edge of that bowl. And that's the fact, he would have gone close to getting all 3. But that's what happens when you just miss by a little bit. You're still 2 down.
Big shot coming up here from Joey. Holding a good 2.
Yeah, very good 2 there, Nick. Got the opportunity here to really close the gap, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
What would you play here, mate? Forehand, backhand?
Oh, look, he's played a couple of crackers on his forehand, and why not stay with it?
Yeah, I'd stick there too, mate. No, you just changed in there when you played 2, actually. You said 2 absolute crackers there.
He happens to get a bit of the jack, you know, there's a chance of going the 4 as well. So
100%, mate. So I was looking at. So, mate, now you're going over to Hamilton. I'm going to let you go after this end, mate.
Beautiful.
Pleasure talking to you.
No worries.
Hope Hamilton goes well, mate. And I just wish you and your team, mate, be looking at the live stream.
Yep.
Mate, all the best down there. And, mate, it's great to see you too.
Yeah,
buddy.
Thank you. So cheers for having me on board.
It's great. Great to see you. And a big thank you to Nick Gosley. It's absolute one of the true champions of our game. Known Nick for a great number of years, and he's grown into a great young man, so it's really good to see. I see even when he comes down to Brisbane these days, he's got to bring security. He's brought his girlfriend down. Needs help, that boy. Great work, Nick. He's off to Hamilton to watch one of his teams play, his Premier League team, so better let him go. Can't keep him here much longer. So we've got one heck of a game on here. 8-6. It's anyone's game. It's first to 21 or 2-hour time limit. I don't think the time limit's going to come into play somehow on this one here. Yeah, good starter there by Joey. Kane sticking to his backhand. Tell you what, he's not far away, young Kane Nelson. That's a beautiful starter there too by both of these players. And you can see their grass line absolutely spot on here already. 2 seasoned campaigners. I mean, they're under 18s, and as I said, Joseph Clarke already won 2 Australian Open singles titles, even at that age. Absolute, as I said, that's why I call them seasoned campaigners. he's just going to miss a far away. Again, look at the head that they're starting to build. This is why they're, as I said, this is why they're looking so good. Just the way they build their head, it gives them a chance that they get themselves into trouble to play various shots. Yeah, not a bad attempt once again. As we see the Smoko corner being utilised. It's great to see all the parents. I must say a big hearty congratulations to all of the parents for their wonderful support that they give their kids, and their dedication and the amount of miles that they travel is just absolutely outstanding. Really good to see. I have to buy Nico a proper top one day that doesn't have Melbourne written all over it. He's got this. What a bowl. Great bowl, Joseph. That's a beautiful bowl. Kane going to play his forehand. He's got 3 bowls there to rest on. Oh, he's cut his grass line. Is he going to? He's a bit short too. He's not happy with that. He's turned his back, walking back to the mat. He's 3 down, bit of pressure on him here. Do correct with his next one. Well, we see at the moment it's close games all over. Again, oh, is he going to get an inside edge? Not quite. Not quite. Okay, big bowl here by Kane. Yeah, I think he just hasn't got the grass once again though. But he's got a beautiful weighted bowl for one shot by the looks of that there, with great camera work there by Mr. Robbie Allen, under the supervision of Mr. Brian Marshall. Yeah, great bowl there to young Kane. A pressure bowl, at least 3 down. To draw the absolute is just a great bowl. These two very, very seasoned campaigners, even for their age. They really are. And see, Robbie's got the scores up. Trying to do everything he is. He's trying to put scores up, move cameras. He's doing a great job, Cliffy, isn't he, mate? He really is. What a great starter here from young Kane Nelson once again. And he pulled up round about 10 inches in front of the kitty. So, tell you what, he's got this well pointed Joey Clarke. Well, he's just going to run out of legs. So Kane's, he's actually switched to his forehand with this one. The wider, the wind has actually dropped. To when we first came out, it was, it really was blowing a gale, but it's actually dropped a little bit now. Tell you what, he's played this very well too, once again. Just going to pull up. It looks as though Dakota's played an absolute great bowl over there, Michael. Just see her high-fiving. So with this wind just changing around slightly, Joseph, Joe just having a bit of trouble there. As you can see, that one drift across the head. His weight absolutely spot on, so you expect these players at this level, and particularly with their experience, they'll easily correct. But the wind just changing slightly what has been all week. But I know they haven't been here all week. Yeah, it's just blowing across a little bit now, so that quite realistically now, which has been the wide side all week, that hand that Kane just played, is now the narrow hand. So, tell you what, Joe, he's not going to be far away. Is he going to make contact with this? Well, he made contact with it, that's for sure. The kitty. Great bowl. Good day, Belinda. How are you? From Pretoria in South Africa. How are you, Belinda? Yeah, got a great game here, Belinda, in the under-18 Interstate Series, New South Wales versus Queensland. And this is the first test match. It's first to 21 shots. And at the moment, Joseph Clarke from New South Wales definitely holding one. Kane Nelson on the mat. Trying to dead draw it. Well, I may have just fallen out, not 100% sure, but yep, I think he may have just fallen out. I think he had shot for a split second there. So there's a second test match this afternoon, Belinda. That's great. Second test match this afternoon, which will start at 3:15. Oh, it might be a bit later now that they did start this test a little bit later than what was programmed because all the players had lunch. So, might be around about 3:20 or maybe even 3:30, not 100% sure. So, we'll definitely let you know when though. So, Joey just reaching down here, trying to draw another one. Played this pretty well too, just quietly. Oh, not quite. One to Joseph there. So, see what length he's going to decide to play here. Yeah, it's not got the mat right back on the tee. So a good half. Yeah, good half length. Yeah, lovely starter there by Joey. Hey, good on you, Belinda. Sit back and enjoy. There's a Kane got the kitty. Not quite. Just went around it. Thought he may have had that in the belly there, but he just missed it. Sitting in a very good catchment area there. Another good bowl there by Joseph. Holding 2 there, so Kane looking just to outdraw that last bowl. He's got a beautiful track on this one here. Oh, how we missed that kitty, I got no idea. Gee whiz, I thought he had that. So, holding 2 for Joseph. 2 very good shots there. No, he's going to change hand, which is understandable, because if he happened to just play a little bit bit of extra weight and picked up kitty, he possibility of going 2 down. Yes, another good bowl there. So I reckon from here that would be 3rd shot. Kane taking a little bit too much grass with this one here. Got a couple of good catches back there, that's for sure. Sit back and enjoy the game, Belinda. This is the future of our game, sitting right here. Okay, not happy at the moment. Okay, plays next bowl. Sticking to his forehand. Yeah, just going around for a bit of cover there, which is a very good bowl. Very good bowl there. There's good pick up there over there by Stella Palmer and Sophie Allen over on week 1. Now 9-7. Right, Kane. He's 3 down. What's he going to do? He's looking for the kitty. Well, I'm not too sure. He may have taken one out. I don't know. Two shots. Yep, 2 shots. So we're locked up 9-all. Robbie doing a great job here on the scores of all the other rinks. Doing 100 things at once here this morning, he is. An absolutely magnificent day here at Chermside. I tell you, we've got nothing to do. You want to come on down and see these future stars of our game in person. It's tomorrow, 8:10 in the morning is the first test match. Tomorrow we've got 3 test matches here against New South Wales versus Queensland in the under-18s. 3 absolutely superb games. Sunday, get the kids in the car and bring them down. It's something I'm telling you you'd really, really enjoy. The first test match starts at 8:10 and goes to, of course, 10:10. The second test match starts at 10:30. In the morning game, it's pairs and triples for the boys, and it's singles, pairs and fours for the girls. The second test match, which is test match number 4, is pairs and triples for the girls and singles, pairs and fours for the boys. And the third test match, which starts at 1 p.m, 1 to 3 p.m, For the boys, it's pairs and triples, and for the girls, it's singles, pairs and fours. So, what a feast of bowls here tomorrow at Chermside Bowling Club. See a great start there by young Joseph Clarke, and I tell you what, Kane Nelson got a beautiful way to bowl on that. Just see the superb finish on these greens. It's just running through the head there slightly. There we see Chermside boys going out with a nice glass of water, so good to see they've got a no drinking policy when they're participating. Now Joseph again with another good weighted bowl there. Gee whiz, he's starting to apply the pressure now. All locked up at 9-all. Young Kane Nelson. He's a very experienced campaigner, this young man. G'day Carla, how are you? No, he's just going to pull across the head with that one. Just needed a little bit more weight, his grass line. Look at that, absolutely spot on. Brenda Patrick says, hi from a cold and wet Cape Town. Well, it's beautiful here, Brenda. I can tell you now, it's dropped a couple of degrees. It was 27 degrees. Where we're sitting, it's now down to 25.2. So Joey Clarke just running through there slightly, but I tell you what, that may even be in the count. It could be close. It's, again, absolutely beautiful grassed bowl. Now Kane, his bowl starting to work into the head now. He is not too far away. Oh. Probably third shot, I reckon. Good try by Kane. Had a good look at it. They're both walking back to their head. There's so Joseph, any movement of the kitty, just anything to move the kitty, could bring that back bowl into play also too. And I tell you what, he's on a beautiful track now, depending upon his weight. Oh, he's not far away. Or maybe, yeah, it's probably in the count, be pretty close to it. Oh, Kane just took his out of the head. That is not a good result for the young man. G'day Reese, g'day Roger, how are you mate? Roger Jury, good to have you on board mate. G'day Reese. There you go mate, Reese Gilman. I think that could be, well, it's at least 3 if not 4 I reckon. 4. I think it is 4. A full hand. 3. 3 by the looks of it. I can tell you one thing, Cliff. Queensland is on top of all of the scores, mate. Yes, at the moment Travis Moran is down. Hayden and Jack are up, and Cody's in front 11-1. Stella and Sophie are down by 2. Chloe's in front 9-5, and Connie is in front 8-3. So it's the Queensland teams are on top of all the scoreboards there, ladies and gentlemen. So So, have a new leader. Now Kane, not going to be too far away. Yeah, it's a lovely starter by the young man there, Kane Nelson. Beautiful weighted bowl, as you can see, just hitting jack high. Perfect bowl. So, Joey Clarke with his next bowl. What a bowl. Oh, I don't know with that shadow there. It's pretty close. Yeah, measure too close to call. Too many bowls to come to. Nah, it's a pleasure, Cliffy. No worries at all, mate. Want to know anything, mate? Just ask the question. We try to keep our viewers happy, mate. Now, look at this wind picking up here slightly. Yeah. So, beautiful weighted, beautiful grass bowl there from young Kane Nelson. Not too far away. Okay. How are you following this one down? Just that wind just picking up. It said they are playing the narrow hand of the two, but that bowl there may well come into play. Now Kane changing hands here. Any trail of the kitty would be absolutely ideal. He's really after this bowl, which he has got, and tucked that away brilliantly. Great bowl there from Kane Nelson. Gee whiz, I thought he had a little bit too much weight on that, but he just got enough of that edge of that bowl just to get kitty. So that's very well done. I mean, what would I know? I'm sitting in the cool with a jacket on, with headphones on. That was a great bowl by young Kane, though. He's probably got 2 shots there, but I don't think he'll have 2 after this. It was really good to catch up on that. And congratulations to you too, my dear. You played some great bowls. Always look forward to catching up with our Bundaberg connection. And next, do me a favour. Can you go down the run distillery, please, and just say, Brian said you're doing a great job. And thank him very much on my behalf. Okay, Joseph, I'll tell you what, he's got a pretty good line on this one here. He's looking for a good second shot. Has he got the weight? He's not going to be too far away. I think he's just going to pull up a bit short. Not too short. Now, Kane may come down and have a look at this. I think he thought that bowl may have been sitting right on the kitty. But as you can see, there's a few inches there. Because if it was sitting right on the kitty, I reckon he played just over a draw. Just to, well, not crack an egg on it. A bit more than just crack an egg. Just to come and sit him behind the head. Because if he made any movement of that, he would have brought those 2 bowls into play. But I don't think it's really on with that gap between the bowl and the kitty. But I reckon he's got 3 shots anyway, and I think he's drawing for 4th here. Depends on that front one. Well, to me, that's definitely 2. Absolutely, definitely 2. 4? He's asking for 4. We'll tell by the marker here in a minute. So, yeah, it's pretty hard to tell. Sometimes the camera angles can be very, very deceiving. That's in. 3, 4. That's a full count. Good pick up there by young Kane Nelson. Yeah, mate. Annette played really well, Cliff. You would have been proud of her, mate, I'm telling you. She played exceptional bowls, mate. And, silver medalist. And Louise Hoskin, of course, won the gold. Great game though between those two. It was very close. And Louise just got away the last few ends, but gee whiz, it was a great game now. Kane Nelson basically gone very much full length here. Put the kitty right on the tee. G'day, Drew Edwards, watching live. Good on you, mate. Now, Kane, good tactics here. He's gone tee to tee, and a lovely starter here by young Kane. Not too far away. Beautifully weighted bowl there. Just needs just a little bit more grasp. Gee whiz, he played that beautifully. We'll see what this new... Hey, g'day Leon, how are you going, mate? Johannesburg. The time here, my friend, is 2 minutes past 2. 3 minutes past 2 now. There you go, how time flies. G'day Leon, yeah, no, it's a beautiful day here, mate. It's 24.9 degrees here at Chermside. Chermside, for our viewers from overseas, is just north of Brisbane. Not far from Brisbane. Basically, you could say in line with the airport, pretty close to it. They're still far enough away, though. You don't hear the planes or anything. They don't come in this direction, but just giving you a general idea of where it is. See another great bowl there from Kane Nelson. Gee, he's changed his hand, and look at that there. Picked the grass line straight away. So it's just after 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and we've got another test match this afternoon coming up at 3:15, or probably a bit later than 3:15. Or they might start at the same time, because they did start a few minutes late here today, but we'll have to see what time the controlling body decides to get them out. They had lunch, and New South Wales players were not late arriving, because they had to fly up from Sydney this morning. Yeah, Desley, he's playing well, isn't he? Both of them are playing great. This is a cracker of a game, Desley. It really is a cracker of a game. Kane following this one down, egging it on. Said, if only I chucked it a little bit harder. Well, I don't think it counts, but it could be a nuisance. This could force Joey onto his backhand. I reckon that bowl there could be right in his draw. He hasn't got much of a port really to get in. I think it's just the 2 by the looks of it. Looked like just the 2, but I think he'll probably have to go onto his backhand here, because there's that port there on that forehand side is really closed down now. So we'll see what the young man decides. Yes, I think he's going to play his backhand. There's an open draw there, really. He hasn't got any traffic coming in, only his own bowl. Now, by right, to my recollection, this should be, I was just about to say, this should be a little bit narrow. And that may have pushed that one into the count also. Maybe. I'm not too sure. So, sorry, I was just talking to Roddy for a second. So, Kane just having a good look at this, because this could be a pretty big bowl in the context of the game. If he could somehow count and just close that little bit of a port there on the backhand side of things, it may change. Like, the ideal shot for him to play quite realistically, and it's a shot that I would probably play if I was playing singles, or when I was playing good bowls, I'd probably play backhand, trail the kitty in behind, get it off the line. You don't want to give Joseph Clarke another shot at that. And it looks to me that's what he's playing. Yeah, he just hasn't closed that gap. It is closing, but he's actually given him a pretty good guideline now, quite realistically. Just playing a metre through the head. Comes under that bowl, he's going to be awfully close to that kitty. So anyway, it's a good attempt there by young Kane. Said I never tell these players how they should be playing because they're absolute champions. Said even at his very young age, Joseph Clarke still playing under 18s, and he's won 2 Australian Open single titles. Under 18s, but still an Australian title. Simple as. It's, I said it's... see what he plays. Yeah, he's playing with a bit of weight. And that's exactly what he got played. Yep, you could see that coming up. So I think Kane should have been a little bit more aggressive there and gone for that trail. But anyway, not to worry, 1 blue. So we're locked up now, 13 all. What a great game this is. Absolute crack of a game over there on Ring 1. It's 9 all now between the pairs game. So you can see that Joey Clarke is using good tactics here. He is with Kane playing T to T, and he's shortening this to a short to medium length. Good tactics here by the young men. As I said, it's these 2 young men. They're very young, but I tell you what, as I keep saying, they're 2 very experienced campaigners with their Okay, looking to dead draw it. G'day Megan, how are you? Megan Jones. Yeah, it is a good game, isn't it? They're cracker games, I'm telling you. So Joseph with his next pole, he's not going to be too far away with this one here. Yeah, just probably overcorrected just slightly. His nose just left a bit short. Kane changing his hand, going to his forehand here. Has he got the kid? He's just going to miss it. Oh, I'll have a look for you. What is Travis Moran playing? Travis... He's playing singles. Yeah, he's playing singles, Barbara. That's what he's playing. I'm not asking the score, Robbie. I'm asking what he's playing. He's playing singles. We see Joseph coming over to his forehand now. He's looking for a little bit more weight. And again, he's pulled up a little bit short. A bit of danger on both hands here, but I think the forehand probably be the safer hand for Kane to play. Little trail would be very beneficial. Yeah, it's a great bowl there by young Kane. I think the little trail probably be pretty good. Yeah, he did very well, Barbara, as you can see. I said this, as you can see, the guys are playing two games of singles, a game of pairs and a game of fours. This game here, what a cracker, 13 all. Two great players, aren't they? They really are. So a big bowl here from Travis. I reckon he's probably 3 down. I don't know what you reckon, Robbie. Can you get a shot on that angle? What do you reckon? Yes, I'd say definitely 3 down bowls to that, mate. So a big bowl here from Joseph. He's not 3 down anymore. So quite a good bowl there from, not too sure who's got shot. Yeah. You reckon it's a brown one? Yeah. The green one? He's on it, yeah, I can see, yeah. Yeah. Robbie's got his fingers on that and having a bit of a look to see he's got shot. Just had to keep running. He had the line on that one there. Had to be under that bowl, yes. Looks of that there, I say it would have to be Kane we've shot because I don't think he's trying to over that one. So, 14-13. What a game we've got here. Representing their states for the first time in 3 years. Make it sit. That's fine, mate. It's fine. It's all good, bud. So, Kane, of course, once he wins a match, goes back to the absolute, pretty much full length once again. Yeah, doing real good there, Rod, that's for sure, bud. Hope you keep him well, my friend. Right, Kane. Looking pretty good. I think he's just going to pull up a little bit short, though. Probably around about 4 foot short. Right on the line. Yes, Barbara, there is another test today. It'll be starting, well, Robbie and I reckon around about 3:15, 3:20. And 3 test matches tomorrow, Barb. Starting at, great bowler there from young Jack, just got a little straightener. First test match tomorrow morning, starting at 8:10 in the morning. And going pretty much all day. And I won't be here tomorrow. I've got commitments down the Gold Coast, and you might even have Robbie Allen on here for a while tomorrow. So you'll see why I do the commentary when Robbie comes on board. Never let a bloke with IT experience with a microphone. They've got no idea, trust me. We won't tell him that though, will we? Keep it quiet. So Kane's just running across the head with his first bowl. And Jack, this full length's really trying him out, but it hasn't really put Joey off at all. That's a great bowl. Gee whiz. Okay, forced Kane onto the forehand. Yeah, a bit wide with this one. I think let's go all the way into the ditch by the looks of it. It's a pleasure, Barbs. You know that. Love your company, my dear. Hope you're keeping well. You get down to Tarrant Point on Monday and cheer on those Queenslanders for a Barbs. Good on you. I know you won't. So, advantage here definitely to Joey Clarke here. Yep, that would be 3 shots. And big bowl here from Kane Nelson. He's following it, egging it to turn. Yeah, good try, but I think he's still 3 down. And Joey's got plenty of room to make it 4 here. Got a good 4 foot to draw another one. So we'll see what he does. So he's walking back up the mat. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure at this stage, Renee, but we will find out and I'll let you know. Right, Joseph on the mat at the moment, playing his forehand. Around about 4 foot to draw a fourth shot. I think he'll draw it comfortably. Beautiful line coming into the head now. Yep, great bowl. Smoking quarters being used again. You probably see a shorter length here, I think, from Joey. And we see Joe Gray here, our editor of the Queensland Bowler, and she's even got a camera around her neck, which is unusual to see. Always good to see Joe. She does a great job with the Queensland Bowler. Yeah, not too sure that, Renee, we'll have to find out. It really depends how the tests go today on who we got tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, boy and girl for the first ones, not too sure which one, and how the test series going, who we get for the next test, not 100% sure. Hopefully it'll be come down to the wire. So we see Joey, just beautiful weighted bowl there. Very good start. Kane playing his backhand also too. He's not going to be too far away. His bowl starts working into the head. Just be a little bit wide by the looks of it. As I said, that's the wider hand of the two with that wind coming across the green. Perfectly weighted bowl. Just has to cut his grass line down. Yeah, another great bowl there. Kane got one of them out. Yeah, yeah. Right, Joey Clarke with his next one. He's not going to be too far away neither. Once again, he's going to put it back. Ooh, probably two. Kane. Just going to pull up. A change of hands here to the forehand. Yeah, great ball there. In the count. So 2 on the measure. No, hasn't sent it. Looks like 3 down here, looks it. Looks like they've kicked 2 out. Three shots. Another good pick up there to Joey Clarke. That makes it very interesting. 1 shot to go out. Okay, so again, a shortish end. First to 21. Joseph Clarke 20, Kane Nelson 14. Handy lead here to New South Wales. They've already won the other singles match, 21-7, which was Travis Moran over Wyatt Martin. You can see the other scores up on the screen there. Cody up 13-8 over Jack Machine. And Jack Sheldon up over Scott Brandon 11-9. So some cracking games there. So we see Kane with his first bowl. He's going to pull up a tad short. Just pulling across the head there. Yeah, another great bowl there by Joey Clarke. Just sitting in behind the head, right on the line. His grass line with both those bowls, and also Kane's too. Absolutely spot on. Yeah, Joey's on fire. You're dead right there. Kane's not far away with this one. Oh, he's just going to pull up. Gee whiz, he had a perfect line on that. Another good ball there. Good ball there. What I like about Joey's bowls there, he's not fattening the target for Kane to hit. Don't think it's far enough, mate. I think that Joey's still holding game, I reckon. Thanks, Don Nunn. We do our best with our coverage, mate. He's still on training though, mate, Roddy. You'll find out tomorrow why I do the commentary. I'll tell you that. You won't tell Robbie. We'll keep it quiet, just between ourselves. He's got no idea what I'm saying because I'm whispering. Okay, Jack. Sorry, Joseph, I should say, just looking at Jack over there. Joseph on the forehand, coming around these bowls once again. He's had it on a string here today. Tell you what, has he got the weight? He's got a great looking bowl here. Yep, just going to drop in behind the back there. Absolute ideal location. Now, big bowl on here for Kane. If he can dislodge that shot bowl there of Joey's, he could pick up maybe three shots. make it game on. That's what he's playing for. He's underdone grass-wise. Yep. Joey's had a win there, 21-14 over Kane Nelson. Congratulations, New South Wales, on that. Well done. Good on you, Mitchell. Yeah, it's a good game, wasn't it? They played well. Both of them played very, very well. It's great to see. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, the other games are way too far away. We're not even going to attempt to get over to them, but the scores there are on the screen. You can have a quick look at that. But, of course, we're a big thank you to the Queensland Government, Mullins More Than Law, and Asset is our passion, your brand. So thank you very much for those, of course, the wonderful clothing company Asset. So they do a great job. Of course, Mullins More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, and YIWE, Innovation with Energy. So we thank those organisations very much for their sponsorship. And, of course, as we see there on the screen, Asset, our passion, your brand. We thank them very much. So BQ would like to thank Asset for the purchase quality, for producing the quality representative uniforms for the Queensland teams as worn by our juniors today. A big thank you to them. And of course all our teams are going away next week with their clothing, so we say hearty congratulations, enjoy the ride. It was a good game, wasn't it, eh? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll let you go on behalf of the Gold Coast-Tweed District Media team. We'll be back on air, as said, at around about 3:15 or pretty close to it with a girls' game. So it should be, not too sure which one we're doing at this stage, but we'll be finding out pretty soon. And, okay, we're doing a girls' pairs game. Jasmine Smith and Zoe Nichols are playing Dakota Brindle and Connie Stalin, so it should be a crack of a game. So on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media team, we say thank you. Have a nice cup of coffee or tea, or maybe even a brown ale. Be back on the air around about 3:15. Robbie just giving you a quick update of all the scores that they stand at this stage. So it should be another crack of a test match coming up very, very shortly. Thanks very much, Barbs. Just waiting for probably Chrissy Pavlov. Yep. Or Thorpe boys. So we're just waiting for the for Robbie to finish the updating the scores, so you can all see the scores. Thank you, Mitchell. Not a problem at all, mate. Look forward to bringing you the next game, buddy. Hope you come back and join us. So all the scores are there on the board. You can all read them. That's the updated version as it stands at this stage. Now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your bowls and support your club. Be back on air as soon as we can. Thank you very much.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.